What's up? What's up, everybody? How are you? Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're watching live or the replay, either way, I'm just grateful to be able to spend a little time with you. My name is Demita McGee. I am the founder of Christian Business Academy Worldwide. And just so you know, the purpose of these videos, the purpose of the Academy is simply to help existing and not potential, that's not the right word. Aspiring is a much better word. Entrepreneurs align their business with biblical principles. And so one small thing you can do to help with this mission is just simply subscribe if you're watching us on YouTube. If you're watching any place other than YouTube, you know what I want you to do? I want you to like it. I want you to share it. I want you to drop somebody's name in the comments that I could use the information. And if we are not connected, like you know, if you are not new to me, but we have been rolling together for a minute, make sure we are connected outside of this platform. That's the website there where you'll get some cool free stuff and just some cool information. And then, of course, you can find me on Instagram here at the official Demita McGee. And you can also find me on Facebook there. So what's up, y'all? Listen. I'm excited about today because it's not about me today. It's not about me. And I'm pretty grateful about that. I'm pretty excited to share this young woman with you. You will see that the title of this video is called Meet Milagros Roman. And this is the interesting thing. I might change that title, but at the time that we're doing this, that's what the title is right now. And I met her through a network marketing company. And we were just saying, sometimes we think we're going to do one thing in a company and it ends up being about building relationships. And we have this relationship these years later because of that company. And I'm just grateful. So you guys, by day, she is a nurse. Now, the technical name for all my medical people out there is called a med surg nurse, she works with med surg patients. But if you're like me and not all that educated in the medical space, she works with cardiac patients and stroke patients. Okay. She's in upstate New York. And that's the cool thing about technology. Here I am just outside of Chicago and we can still connect. So I want you guys to meet the near and far most beautiful Milagros. What's up? I'm so happy you're here.
Hello.
You guys. We met, how long has it been out? 3 years, maybe?
Probably around a little over 2 years.
Okay, a little over 2, almost 3. And so now we're talking about, you're saying it's a mild winter there because you're in the part of New York where you get like ridiculous amounts of snow, like way up there by Syracuse. When does it normally start snowing there?
We get snow as early as October, so this is not normal for us. Like there's been times where it's snowing on like Halloween or God. So that's what it's like up here.
Oh my God. So do you not, when's like your last snow? Is it done snowing by at least May?
Yeah, probably like April or even most times before that. I'm gonna say like March.
Okay, good. That's still a lot of snow. I'm just saying, y'all get, when you get more snow, when you live in Chicago, and you know we get snow too, but when y'all get so much more.
I didn't realize. I thought you guys got more snow.
You're farther north than I am.
Okay.
You get even more. That's crazy. So, and how far are you away from the ocean?
I have no idea.
Is it far and not that far?
It's not that far, but
I think that might matter. That might matter. See, I'm by a lake. A lake is a baby compared to an ocean.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Totally
geographics is not my thing.
That's not what we're here for anyway. I don't even know why I brought it up. That's not what we're here for. So listen, we are here because you joined the Start Your Business Bootcamp and you had such a great experience. So before we dig into that, one, how long have you wanted to start your own business?
OMG.
Wow.
It's been a long time. It's really been on my heart. I'm going to say at least 5 or 6 years.
Wow.
Yeah. It's been a while.
And so what made you wait?
So many things. First of all, I had to deal with the mental of what I wanted to share as far as my story. Mm-hmm. The other thing was, is there really women who would, that I can help? I wasn't sure that I can help a woman like myself going through the things that I was going through. I did not have direction. I didn't have like a blueprint. Mm-hmm. And I actually went through a program last summer, and it still just was not what I needed it to be. So all of those things stopped me, on top of, I would say the main thing that stopped me was the lack of direction and blueprint and my mental.
Okay. Okay. When we talked, it was over the summer. Yeah,
Mhm.
over the summer. What is it that made you feel like, okay, I went through this program, it wasn't quite what I needed. I'm still not where I need to be in terms of clarity, confidence, direction, all those things. What made you say, but I still want to start this process with you, Demita? Like, what made you say yes?
I said yes because I know, as I begin to grow, as I begin to do more of the personal development, I know that women need my story. That women need to hear my story, and they need to know that they can overcome what it is that I have overcome. Um, and it's not easy. It's not easy to go through what I went through, and people will hear my story later. Um, and not have direction. I was thankful that I had an aunt who, she prayed over me and she guided me through it. But if I had that extra person, it would have not taken me as long as it took me to, I would say, heal, or
Mhm.
even push through and really blossom into the woman that I am today, because I really didn't think that it was possible. But I'm so grateful. I've come to terms to be grateful for my experience, and not so much stay in that victim mentality, for lack
Mhm.
of better terms.
Mhm.
So that was where I was like, more people need my story, more people need me, and I can't be selfish about it.
That's amazing. So your confidence level has increased.
Absolutely. Yes.
Wow. Wow. Okay. So this is the interesting thing. I remember getting your feedback. This is funny. So the way that the boot camp is organized, so the Start Your Business Boot Camp, which we officially start on Sunday, the way that it's organized is there's a mindset training every day, just about. So we do like a 15-minute mindset training. Then, of course, we have the trainings later. And I remember wondering, are these mindset trainings really helpful and effective? You put that to bed quickly. You're like, listen, these mindset trainers, they are everything. Why were they so helpful? Because I questioned whether or not I should actually include those.
Man, I have to say that the mindset training was my favorite part of the boot camp.
Wow.
Why? Because we need to be in a mental space to really receive the information that our teacher or coach or mentor is trying to give us. And if we're not in that mental space, it's not going to happen. So, you helping us, like you say, to clear the mind trash out
Mhm.
and just get us in that space to where, okay, never mind what other people are thinking, never mind what's going on around you. This is where you need to be, so that you can receive the information that I'm giving you, and you can benefit from it. So the mindset training was my favorite part. I even just went back the other day and listened, because I'm like, I need these. We need to be like, we need those. We need those mindset trainings every single day. So that's why.
That's so funny. Okay, y'all, I'm playing with controls. Y'all see me? I was just playing. We were real close. And we were all that. So that's just so interesting, because my coach calls it mind trash. That's where I got that from. And it's funny, because when you think of trash, right? When you think of the trash in your house, you got to take it out every week. Like, if you let your house just fill with trash, you don't have a way to put anything new and fresh. If you don't clear out your refrigerator, there is no room for fresh food, no room for new food. And that's kind of how our mind works. You got to get rid of the trash so you can replace it with those things that genuinely serve you, genuinely serve you. And so when you think about, and the boot camp was actually a bonus for you, because you're a part of the Zero to Profit program. And I'm really excited and so pumped up and so proud of how locked in you are. Like, you show up to every training, like everyone,
Mhm.
and you get so much out of it. And I wanted people to just hear your story about how helpful it has been for you. As someone who's done a program and now doing another one, what would you say are some of the biggest advantages, or what do you think makes this something that if people want to start a business, it is definitely valuable for them?
Let me just start here. The biggest thing with this program is that all you have to come to Demeter with is an idea. That's it. This is what I went through, and this is how I want to help people. That's all you have to come to you with. After that is game over. Mm-hmm. You give us the structure that we need, the confidence that we need, because I have to say, the level of confidence that I have today, and I'm trying not to get teary-eyed, but the level of confidence that I have today is not even the level of confidence that I had like a week or two. Every single week that I'm with you, my level of confidence grows. My inner belief grows. The mind trash, whatever I went through that week, it goes out the window, because that's the energy that you bring to us. You bring us those little mystery pieces that you don't really think matters, that really matters in the business. I know for me, a lot of times I was like, yes, that's it right there. That's what I was missing. I didn't know how to identify that client that I want to work with. And it's just so much clarity, so much confidence is being built. The inner belief is being built. The blueprint is there. Like literally just with the boot camp, you're good. Like, you know that, okay, let me just go back and review this for a couple of hours and I can write it out. I know. And the other beautiful thing, and it just hit me, you are going to learn who you are, like what it is that you value. I have to say that when I came to you, I knew, like I had a sense, but your program allowed me to actually do the digging and do the work so that I can become better aware, like self-aware of who I want to be and who it is that I want to bring to my client. And you are just the most amazing example, because I'm like, yes. Like every time you talk, I'm like, yes, that's it right there. And you're so transparent. You're so transparent with us. You just keep it real. And a lot of us, when we're learning to tell our stories, we need the realness. We need and you answer our questions. You're always available, not always available. I don't want to make that misconception, but you are easily accessible. Like if I needed something, I could email you or just reach out to you. You're present and you care about us. Like you care. You care that I want to get my story out there. It's not only about, okay, I'm helping her build her business, but I want to know what kind of business she's built, and I want to know how she wants to help women. And that drives me further to just keep pushing and help the woman that I am destined to help. I'm not sure if they answer your question. I think I went a little bit around, but
it was great. It was the answer that you had, and it was perfect. And your story is important, because there are people that you are meant to serve, and I could never serve them. They could never hear from me because I haven't walked even a second in their shoes, And so because that's what we're doing. We're making that type of impact because you moved forward. You gave somebody else courage to move forward, and there are people that are literally assigned to us. And when we don't take the steps to be courageous, and I want to be very clear, you cannot be courageous. You cannot brag about being courageous if you literally will not move in the face of fear. If fear is stopping you and you don't move, you have no courage, my love. And that's just not the spirit that God called us to move in. And so, but there are people who are legit attached to you, your assignment, and they need you to step out and talk about your story. And so I just have a desire to help more people understand that all it takes is one step. The hardest step is the first step. But once you take that step, you gain confidence. And all you need is some clarity and direction. And so that's what the program provides. I'm just really, really grateful and just to be a part of your journey. I want you to understand it means everything to me. Thank you for trusting me, to help you bring your baby to the world. That's a big freaking deal. So for anybody that's like hesitant about the boot camp itself, but you know what? Before we even do that, y'all, I'm going to come back and I want her to give her feedback because we're about to wrap it up. We've been talking for 15 minutes, so we're going to wrap it up in a second. But before we do that, I want her to come back in a minute and I want us to tell you why she really feels like you definitely need to enroll in the Start Your Business Bootcamp. You literally got about 24 hours left. So enrollment shuts down tomorrow. But before we do that, check this out. We'll be right back. All right, y'all, we are back. Listen, I could talk for a long time about why this boot camp is the bomb. You are going to literally learn about your God-given competitive advantage, and we all have one. You have one, and I cannot even compete with you on it. And so you're going to learn what it is, how to extract it, how to monetize it. You're going to learn what makes a business scalable, because listen, if it's not scalable, guess what that means? Your growth is limited. But what if you could figure out from the inception of your business, from ideation, from the very beginning, if it's actually something that's scalable, where it can grow? Because if it can grow, guess what? We serve an unlimited God with unlimited resources. So you get the picture of what is possible for you. It is an unlimited ceiling. It literally does not exist. Okay. And so I'm going to walk you through the framework to help you extract those values, to help you figure out your story and your transformation and how it connects to your audience. We're going to talk about all of that. But I don't want you to hear from me. Milagros has done an amazing job of telling her experience. If somebody, and we're going to close with this, all right? And then, of course, you guys can register for the bootcamp here, bootcamp.demitamcgee.com. But I want, in Milagros' words, not mine, if someone is out there and they're thinking about enrolling in the bootcamp and they're just like, man, I just don't know. Why would you say, listen, just take the freaking leap? Why would you say take the step?
First of all, like you said, we have to take that first step in order for anything to happen. That's sometimes that's the hardest part, is taking that first step. And then not only taking the first step, coaches collapse the time for us. So me sitting here for the next year, I could not have done, I would have been able to do it, but coaches collapse the time. They help us accomplish things faster. And you're going to get so much more than a business. A lot of times we don't do things because we're operating in fear, because we're operating in lack of confidence, because we're operating in doubt. But Demita is going to help you overcome all of those things. And I'm going to be super honest. That was the main thing for me. I don't have a problem taking steps. I don't have a problem putting myself out there. But what I did have a problem that I didn't really notice is that I had a problem with doubt and confidence, and I didn't realize how valuable my story was. So let's not even talk about the business. That's going to come because she's going to pull it out of you. What you gain that no one can take away from you ever is the confidence, the blueprint. She's going to pull that fear away from you. She's going to pull that doubt away from you. She's just going to get you so hyped. You're going to feel like you could run through walls. Like, seriously, like, the business is going to come, but what you gain in that process is just phenomenal. You're going to become a better mom, a better spouse, a better worker. And this is no lie. Like, this is what's going to happen for you. So this is why, if you're on the fence, just do it, because on top of that, you gain an amazing community. So just do it. It's going to be amazing and you will not regret it at all.
Oh, wow. I could not have said it better, and y'all wouldn't have believed me if I said it. Thank you so much, one, for taking time out of your day, because you did not have to do this. I'm really grateful for just your testimony and your testimonial. So thank you. I'm so honored that you're letting me be a part of this journey, because it's really not about the destination. It is so about the person we become in the process. And you guys force me to get better every single time. And I could not, iron sharpens iron. We hear that all the time, but I could not be the best version of me if it wasn't for you. So I honestly want to say thank you. I'm so grateful. I'm just so grateful. And we're just going to keep getting better and better and better, y'all. So the program is actually even better than the last time. We got some surprises. I'm not telling you what they are, even Milagros. We got a couple of little surprises that I'm pumped up about, not sharing none of that. But you guys, listen, that is it for us. We have held you for 20, what I would hope were value-packed minutes. You can register for the boot camp here. Listen, I get the opportunity to work in my spiritual gifts. I get the opportunity to be, your number one cheerleader. And Milagros is right. For some reason, the way my brain works is when you come to me with an idea, if you are trying to figure out, does this work? My brain can just, I don't get it. I don't even understand it. It literally pieces them together where it just makes sense for me. And so I can see it so clearly before most people can clearly see what's possible. And so I invite you to be a part of that process with us. And I'm just excited for your transformation. I'm excited for you to make the impact you were meant to make in this world. I'm excited for your destiny, and I'm excited for what we are about to do together. Y'all have an amazing Friday. Enjoy your Veterans Day. For everybody who has served our country, thank you. I know we have a long way to go, but today is about just celebrating you. And I want to personally thank you. My father was in the military. My grandfather was in the military. My brother was in the military. And so is my nephew. And so I just want to thank you all for all of your service. Y'all be great. And we will see you the very next time. Peace out for now, y'all. Bye-bye.